Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday once again. No big football games yesterday unless you watched the Pro Bowl. But next Monday this time we'll be celebrating the Ravens' victory in the Super Bowl, and that'll be a great thing to celebrate. And we have some office activities coming up I'll mention in a moment to help us get ready for the big game. But here it is already. This week is the end of January. Friday is February the 1st, and time is just flying by, isn't it? I was thinking about this over the weekend. We all have the same 24 hours in every single day. But each day we have to make choices of what we do with the time we're awake. And so what do we do to make the most of our time? Are we working to balance too many activities at once? We all are. We're all doing a lot of things. But spending time with work and play and family and friends needs balance, of course. And we need to assign priorities to those things in those areas of our life, and give the priorities to the areas that you most care about, and allow a certain amount of time for each one. Put those tasks with the lower priorities at the bottom of the list. Sometimes those things end up taking care of themselves. Have you ever noticed how that happens? But we need to budget our time for the activities that are a must. Social media, although we all use it quite a bit, it's a great advance in our daily technology, but it can be quite a time waster if we let it be. What about dealing with the whiners and complainers that we deal with in our businesses every day that take a lot of our time? All these situations need to be managed so that they don't cause us to lose valuable time in our everyday work life. Always be on the lookout for new ways to save you time or ways to free you up for your priorities. Why don't you think about striving to gain 30 minutes or an hour every day or two by working more efficiently? Doesn't it feel great when you're running ahead of schedule and you're not pressed into starting the next appointment? I know it does for me. If you can't get it all done, the world doesn't come to an end. Just keep that progress bandwagon going and celebrate those small victories along the way. The completion of those many small tasks add up to what equates to sizable tasks when you figure it all out. So let's get together and talk about what you do to operate more efficiently. I'm always glad to hear what works for you. Last week in our video at the end, we had a contest question, and we had a winner from each office, and we're going to do that again, so stay tuned. In a moment I'll tell you about this week's question. We won't do it every week, but we will have a question this week. Couple reminders about what's going on in the office this week. On Friday, we're going to have, to celebrate the Ravens going to the Super Bowl, following light bulb in the Towson office, we'll do our famous tailgate party. This will be the last one for the Ravens this year, and so come on in and join us for that. Everybody from both offices is invited. We'll be cooking hot dogs and bring in a snack that everybody can share. We've had some great food in the office lately for those get-togethers. And then on Friday afternoon, February 1st, the Phoenix office will sponsor, and once again, everyone's invited from both offices to a happy hour from 4 to 7 at Chops Restaurant in Jacksonville at the corner of Sweet Air and Jarrettsville Pike, just across the street from the Phoenix office. So we hope you can join us there. A lot of activities coming up in the office this week. Check the schedule. Oh, by the way, Caravan is this Thursday too. We had a great Caravan last week. A good group went. We visited 3 homes, and then we went together as a group to lunch. Had a nice lunch at Golden West Restaurant in Hamden. So once in a while we do that, and it's a great time for everybody to get together and kind of get to know each other better and share some ideas on the listings that we saw. So here is, oh, by the way, birthdays this week. Two of them from Towson, both people from Towson. On today, January 28th, is the birthday of Dan Morris. Happy birthday, Dan. And on February 2nd, Dennis Kirkner will be celebrating his birthday. So happy birthday to both of you. So here is this week's contest question. So stay tuned. And the winner will be the second person to email me with the correct answer. The second person from each office will win a prize. And let me tell you this week it's a Ravens themed prize, so you might want to win, because it just could be, the prize could be an all expenses paid trip to go to the Super Bowl next weekend. Of course it might not be either, but here's the question. It is Ravens themed though. Here it is. What's the monthly cost to Long & Foster agents who subscribe to Sharper Agent? What's the monthly cost to Long & Foster agents who subscribe to Sharper Agent? The winners will be announced at this Wednesday's office meetings, so think about that. Look up the answer, send it in. The second person to email me will be the winner. That's it for today. I look forward to seeing you around the office. Have a great day.